Maruti Suzuki is just not planning to launch the electric Vitara later this year. They're also trying to bring a complete EV ecosystem for the market. Now, Partho-san, when we look at the electric vehicle ecosystem in the country, there are still practical problems. Many places when you take your car, charging stations may not be working, or the app that you have may not be compatible with a particular charging center. So how are you trying to overcome some of these hurdles?
You rightly mentioned, today there are three problems. We have done an extensive study. First is the fear of the range. Second is the public infrastructure. Third is the after-sale service. The range part of it, we have got this product, sweet spot, 500 kilometers. So I would like to draw your attention to that fast charger first of all. We have already now developed. It is tailor-made for our showrooms, for our service touch points. We are going to have it at a distance of 5 to 10 kilometers in the top 10 cities. We have identified the sweet spots where we need to place it. It is not only the showrooms. Second, in order to take care of the concern that I need to move from point A to point B, we are going to have 1,000 cities where we are making our workshops e-enabled. And also, other than that, we have got the mobile service on wheels, the SOW. Let me take you there.
So this charging station, there will be at least 100 of them being installed?
I won't tell you the numbers, but we are thinking much more than that.
Much more than 100. By the end of this...
Before we start,
before you
start of sales, we will get the infrastructure in place.
This is not exactly a wall charger, or is this a wall charger?
No, Parikshit, this is a wall charger. This is a very smart home charger. Whatever additional capacity you have, you will be able to charge it. So there is absolutely no problem. And this has been specially built designed for the Maruti E-Vitara. We have specially designed it. So even if you have 3 kilowatt, 4 kilowatt surplus load, it will automatically calibrate and it will start operating.
But you need like a dedicated parking for yourself.
Absolutely. That is wherever you park. Another thing, we are going to install this home charger at your home if you buy the car. It's our responsibility, not the third party. Maruti is going to take the ownership.
Is it included in the vehicle cost or it will be separate?
We are just working it out. That costing part we will let you know.
Okay, and let's look at the service on wheels option.
If you see, we have now having a battery pack. So if you run out of power, we are there to charge your vehicle. Plus, if there is any issues with the electric vehicle, you give a phone call to our call center. The vehicle will be at your doorsteps. We will take care of you.
How many such service on wheels options or vans would you have across the country?
We are going to make all e-enabled. We are right now having more than 400 plus. All are going to be e-enabled. Okay. So we have more than 5,000 service touch points across the country, the biggest. On the top of it, we have got the service on wheels. Unless and until you are in a far-flung place, maybe in a mountain and other thing, rest be assured, the vehicle will reach to you within 30 to 40 minutes.
So what all does this service on wheels and e-enabled van have?
It has got everything. You start from C, it can lift the vehicle, it has got a jack. If you see here, it's an hydraulic jack.
Okay, this is a
I can
hydraulic
lift
jack.
the vehicle up. I can do all the diagnostic which is required. Other than if I have to do some serious body shop work or other thing, that cannot be done.
So the battery can be charged also?
Absolutely.
How much time would it take?
It depends how much you want to charge. Because the battery pack cannot be very big. The purpose is this, that we will give you so much of charge that you can go to the nearest charging point and then you can charge it out actually.
Right. But you know, the fact is, Mr. Banerjee, a lot of car owners in the country, especially in places like Delhi, NCR, Mumbai, Bangalore, they live in places where they may not have a dedicated parking. In so many places in Delhi, NCR, you would see people park their cars on the roads or just right next to their homes, not on the lane, not on the road, but in a spot close to their house. They don't have a dedicated parking. How will you resolve charging issues for that customer?
Wherever cities we are going to sell the car, whichever city, we are going to have our fast charging network within every 5 to 10 kilometers. So even if a customer stays in a condo where he doesn't have the charging facility, he may having a adequate parking in the basement, but yes, he can surely go to our charging network and he can get his vehicle charged.
Do you feel that at some point the Indian government and India will have to have one super app for EV charging? You can't be going from charging point to charging point, downloading different apps.
Our app, which is going to come, will be a super app. We are integrating all. So all the CPOs, all are joining hand with us, and we are going to create it as a one app.
One app. So how many, say for example, how many charging points will be connected to it from day one since the launch of the vehicle?
Right now the CPOs are also adding it up. So I can assure you only one thing, our app will have the highest number of the charging points, which is possible because we are going to create an infrastructure and we have an ambitious plan.
For more news and updates, all you need to do is follow CNBC TV18 on all of our digital platforms.